Hi there, Rishi here, and today I'm going to show you how to insert footnotes and endnotes, as well as citations and bibliography using Microsoft Word. Let's go. So, for any people, be it you're a writer, you're a student, you're a lecturer or professor, you would want to cite your work, you would want to reference your work as to, the people that you would have submitted or produced. Now, one way we can do that it's from Microsoft Word. It's through the reference tab. There is the footnotes group as well as the citations and bibliography. Now, to get started with the footnotes is basically any little pointers that you would want to make on your paper or reference. So here we have some dummy text, as you will see here, and I would have highlighted some of them to show us how to go ahead doing footnotes and notes as well as citations and bibliography. So the first one here, what you want to do, if it is you want to enter a footnote, you simply go to the references tab, and under the footnotes group, you select footnote, insert footnote. Right here now, you'll see at the bottom of the page, right, that you're on, it will have the footnote there. And there now you can type your content, right, regarding that particular sentence or paragraph. So we can add multiple footnotes to your document. So let's say we want to add a footnote here as well. We could insert a footnote also and enter your second reference here or whatever it is that you want to relate to the document. And that's basically how we do it for the footnote. Now, an interesting thing to note as well is for other pages, let's say we add a footnote here. Right, so we want to insert a footnote there just to say so you'll see it records it in numbers, so it goes continuous, so 1 2, so this is our third footnote now, and it will continue updating whenever you add a footnote. Now if it is let's say I remove one of the footnotes in the first page here, right, so easy way to access it. When you double click on the particular number, right, it'll carry you directly to it now. So to basically remove it is just backspace, right? And notice what happens here, right? So from number 2, it changed to number 1. So we have this one footnote there, and then we have the second footnote, as you will see, showing up over here. So I could just highlight this part here as well. Let's see to get that right. Right, so yeah, let's go with the color scheme of it, right? And yeah, there we have it with the footnotes. Now to get your site endnotes, so the footnote is normally placed at the bottom of the page that you're basically referencing or putting the pointers at. The endnote, however, goes at the end of the document. So once it is that you have done all of your once it is you have completed all your writing, right, and it's time for you to put in your endnotes or your citations or whatever, it goes to the end of the document. So if you go here to insert endnote, right? So you see, it takes me way down to the bottom, right to the last page here. And then we can enter our endnote here. Yeah. Now, what it is you want to notice as well here. So the dialog box launcher here, when you click on it, they have the footnote and endnote on it. So you could choose whichever one you want to be using. So for now, it's the endnote. So here now you could choose where it is you want to have it appear, at the end of the section or at the end of the document. So by default, it's at the end of the document, right? Also the formatting, right? So you can either change the numbers or the formatting, however whatever you feel comfortable with or whatever style you've been told to choose, right? So now I've seen that with the footnotes, we have numbers 1 to 3, right? It's only good to put the endnotes as ABC, right? Just to tell them apart. But it basically the same thing you can do, right? So most people would just do the footnotes as compared to the endnotes, right? So the choice is yours depending on your style of writing, right? And from there, we go to citations. So let's say we want to cite this. We got this information from a website, right? Now, given this is dummy data, right? So let's say we visited history.com, right? So we want to cite the information. So as you can see here, there's citation information about this particular website. Now, we can go ahead and adding those notes, right? So when you go to click on insert citation, now I would have already gone ahead and added in already. So you'll see I have two citations added already. So if you want to go to add a new source, right? So we have the option now to select where which particular um, code we are citing from, or what source we are citing from. So we have books, right? Book selection, journal article, conference proceedings, reports, websites, electronic source, right? So whatever it is that you may want to cite. So let's say you do a book, you basically place the name of the author, the title of the book, the year, the city, the publisher, and the edition. If you want to get more fields, right, just simply check the show all bibliography fields, and you will see everything that they would require you to enter. Now, the one with the asterisk near to it is basically what is recommended. Now, for some papers or journals that you may get, it's not a particular author, so it might be like a corporate author. So when you select that, you notice that the author section here is graded off, right? And this section here now you can enter whoever it is, which company wrote the paper, right, etc. And you just click OK, and you will get it there. Now to see or to manage your sources, right? When you click on manage sources, all of the sources that you would have added is already there. So if it is you want a particular source to show up on your current list, right, you basically just click on it and copy across, and it'll go across here. Right now to edit, if you want to edit a particular source, right, make sure to select it, you edit, and if it is that a new edition came out, you can put in the information accordingly and click OK. Right, so this source exists in your master list and the current document. Do you want to update both lists with these changes? And click yes, right? So we make some changes there and just close, right? So now let's say we want to add the source here, right? So insert citation. Let's say I came up with this particular scene. Now, mind you, this is these are dummy text, the random text that generated through Microsoft Word, and I can have a citation here as well, right? So we can use the history.com editors, right? And one more. So let's see history again here, and we basically have our information inserted right into the document itself. So we already have our citations as to where we would have gotten our information from. Now, an important thing to note here as well on the style. So you choose the citation style for your document, such as EPA style, Chicago style, or MLA style, right? So whatever style you are um, given, right? The option that you are given by your school, your university, your lecturer, right? You go for that particular style, and it will have the reference done for you. Now, seeing that we have completed our citations and everything else, we want to have our references now or bibliography. So to basically input that, we click on bibliography, and we have different options we could choose from: bibliography, references, works cited. So whatever it is you want to input, it will actually show. So just like with the table of contents from the last video, you would see that we can update it. So if any new sources are added or cited, we can update the references table or bibliography. And that's basically it, how it is we go about inserting footnotes, endnotes, citations, and bibliography using Microsoft Word. I hope this video helped you guys a lot. Thank you so much, and see you guys on my next video. Take care.